Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Doctor Strange Issue 2, Legacy number 392. Written by Mark Waid with art by Jesus Saez. I think I pronounced that right. Letterer was VC's Corey Petit. Editor was Nick Lowe. Assistant editor Kathleen Wisniewski. I'm sure I butchered that one. Alright, so Doctor Strange was captured on this alien planet and he's been kind of treated like a servant when they're not experimenting on him. And they're very curious breed about this strange monkey man that they found and captured. Well, eventually he has a new roommate named something like Kenna or something like that. Very incomprehensible. And she's a strong, independent woman that doesn't need no man, even though she's an alien. And she makes a sort of semi-magical device out of some parts off of his equipment. And she explains to him that she is searching for arcane objects. And she found one that he recognizes and knows what it does. And she keeps calling him Earth Billy, which is obviously a way of saying hillbilly, so it's really annoying. Her personality is very obnoxious, I think, and she's written like your stereotypical female in comics. You know, she's strong and independent, and everything she does succeeds automatically. There's absolutely no real risk with her around, and it's then that Doctor Strange finds that they are building intergalactic ships on this planet, and they are planning on going out and conquering things and taking a bunch of stuff from Earth. Well, they make their escape after they recover this object, and Doctor Strange is like, wait, I gotta do something about this. So he jumps out of the ship with this item because it can only be activated in a time of like emotion, like adrenaline rush, and he puts a giant freeze ball around the planet that permanently seals it from any exit, which is very horrific when you think about it, because now they can't leave the planet to replace communication satellites. They can't leave to explore new worlds or gather new resources in even a peaceful manner should they change in the future. He basically locked all of these aliens onto their planet with the finite resources of their world, which is a death sentence eventually. Maybe not immediately, but they are extremely technologically advanced, so they're going to need copper, gold, silver to perpetuate the equipment that they have, or to advance new ones. With their planet being effectively frozen, and it looks like it created a physical barrier, so not only that, but there will be no potential like sunlight getting in or out. We don't really know the limitations of this spell. It just locks all of them in the planet, and I think that's pretty bold decision making for one man to make. It's very godlike and very, very brutal thing to do to a civilization. So instead of notifying like the Nova Corps or countermeasures or anything like that, he just makes a unilateral decision to seal this planet off, which I do have a problem with. Overall, it was a really well written issue. Mark Waid's actually doing a pretty good job. I don't like the lady's personality. She's too generic. Like, there's no sense of struggle with women in comics anymore. They're just automatically the best at everything. So I had a problem with that. But overall, it was a fun read. I didn't have an issue with it. I'm going to pick up issue 3 and review that as well. So I would recommend this. Was it worth $4? I don't know. Maybe. I didn't feel too ripped off. I'd still recommend it, but that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you liked the video, hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes, and we hope to see you on the next one.